In this video, I will be talking about this crucial Bitcoin breakdown that currently is happening on the market, and I will be exactly talk about my price targets, about what I think is happening next for Bitcoin, and much more. Because on this video, I will be talking about the most important charts for Bitcoin right now, the volatility index on Bitcoin, what is suggesting we're about to be having a very significant move, and much more. So don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video. Yesterday we were very close by slapping it up back above 600 likes, so can we maybe do it on today's update video? That will be absolutely incredible. So don't forget to slap up that like button right now, and let's jump straight away in towards the content. And once looking at Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame, we can straight away see here, yesterday we were starting to talk about this very important consolidation phase for Bitcoin, right? So on the 1 hour time frame, we were seeing Bitcoin was forming lower highs every single time, and we were forming higher lows also every single time. And like I told everyone, what my strategy is going to be for Bitcoin is that once we do break below the very important support and we retest it as resistance, what we are currently seeing, I could be opening a shorting position over here. And this is also exactly what I done. We saw the clear breakdown for Bitcoin, and on this point right here, I am shorting the market. However, if Bitcoin managed to be breaking back above this level, back above the $19,000 with a confirmed candle close, I will be starting to be exiting my positions, because maybe in that case, we are starting to see a small little fake out here on the Bitcoin price action. However, if we also look at the Bitcoin chart right now and take these lines in account, we can currently clearly see, still I do think that Bitcoin is very bearish as long as we're not breaking above this very important downward sloping resist line. This is the level to be breaking right now in the market in order to be flipping bullish for Bitcoin. So this will be also the level to monitor if we want to be flipping bullish again. However, we can also currently see that we broke the very important upper sloping support line that you were seeing right here, right? So we were seeing an upper sloping support line getting formed, and once we broke below it, we straight away saw this support line flipping into significant resistance, and after that we have initiated that small little dump towards the downside. So right now it's going to be important to see what Bitcoin is going to be doing next from off this point onwards. But if we're going to be looking at support on the lower side, I do of course expect that the previous low on the market is going to be providing somewhat of a support, just like it did last night, basically, while Bitcoin is falling towards the downside. And we've got the upward sloping support line right here, what could be providing some support for Bitcoin. But then, if I really will be starting to look at the 4 hourly time frame, we can really see the picture is getting shapen up for Bitcoin. Currently, we can see Bitcoin was really forming that lower high structure together with a higher low structure as well. And like you can currently see, we have been confirming a lower low in the market, what means that we're currently starting to see a little bit of a downtrend getting established. And for me to really see the confirmation of the downtrend getting continued, I need to see a break below this very important level right here of the 18.7k. If we do confirm a 4 hourly candle close below the 18.7k, I do think that Bitcoin is heading more south in a very quick matter of time. So make sure to watch the 4 hourly time frame right here. If we confirm the close below that 18.6k, 7k target, I honestly do think we are going to see significant more downs getting created. And you may be wondering, what is the price target you will be aiming for? I will be targeting for levels somewhere around that 18 towards 17.6k here. Why those levels? Is because if I'm zooming out here, first of all, we can clearly see that Bitcoin is indeed trading in a bearish trend on the 4 hourly time frame. But if I really look back here at the previous low in the market, I honestly do expect there is a lot of liquidity left in the market around that 17.5k level. So once we do come back towards that level right here, we could be seeing, of course, significant bounces getting created. I don't think that Bitcoin necessarily also will stay long around this level. However, my target is around that 17.5k to get reached. However, the technical price target of the symmetrical triangle is going to be trading somewhere around the $18,000. So yeah, for sure, $18,000, the previous low on the market right here. This white box, which you can see, is also definitely going to be a huge take profit target for the Bitcoin breakdown we're currently seeing. And just like I told you, make sure to always be prepared for both scenarios, because in case Bitcoin maybe breaks above the downward sloping resistance line and we start to be flipping bullish again, we could also still see this as a fake out and of course confirm the Bitcoin move back towards the upside. So make sure to keep your eyes wide open on the downward sloping resistance line, and if we do break above it, we could maybe still start to see Bitcoin coming back up again here. Furthermore, on the 4 hourly time frame, if I just remove all the drawings and purely look at this chart right here, I don't really necessarily think the big direction has necessarily been called yet. And yes, I am currently saying that I've got a little bit more of a bearish bias due to the trend Bitcoin is trading in. However, on the 4 hourly time frame, we can currently clearly see, yeah, we have been forming that lower high structure, like you can see, lower high, lower high, lower high. But if I look at the lows, I mean, we officially not confirmed a lower low than this low right here. And due to that fact, I am still waiting a little bit here to see actually where Bitcoin is heading towards, right? Because technically speaking, it can still go both directions. We are currently in the middle of that compression because, yeah, we can clearly see that lower high structure is getting formed together with higher lows. So we're currently in the middle of this compression, and Bitcoin will most certainly create a big move anytime soon here. But if it is going to be right now or maybe in 24 hours from now on, we don't know exactly when it is going to be here. But if we do look at the Bitcoin volatility index, like you can see right here, every single time Bitcoin comes back towards this gray box right here, we actually start to see significant volatility for Bitcoin. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to start to see this volatility really kick in here in the coming hours ahead of ourselves. So make sure to get ready for massive market volatility, because also many other volatility indexes and the Bitcoin chart itself is currently indicating we are about to see massive volatility. Whether it's going to be up or down, we can both benefit significantly from it if we are going to be opening a trade on it. And talking about trades, if you want to be opening a free trade right now on Bybit, you can right now open a free $1,000 trade if you do sign up a new account on Bybit using the link in the description and deposit $1,000. Be aware, it's only going to be valid to people that actually sign up a new account using the highest link in the description right now. Furthermore, once looking at Bitcoin on the daily time frame, we can see, yeah, yesterday's daily candle close wasn't all too bad here, but still I want to be pointing out the most important box of support is this white box right here. If we do see a clear close below this level right now, I do expect Bitcoin is heading more south in a very quick way here. We could be expecting Bitcoin is going to be falling significantly from off that point. If we then on the daily time frame break above the 22.3k, the previous high right here, I am going to start flip extremely bullish again on Bitcoin. So those are the criteria before we are probably going to see that massive move getting happened. Of course, on the daily time frame, we are currently seeing that we are forming a significant downtrend. And yes, it looks to be that Bitcoin is forming somewhat of a descending triangle. What is of course a typical bearish bias pattern that we are currently forming. And the more times we're basically testing that floor price, or basically you can also see the more times you're going to jump on a trampoline, the more stretched it's become. And of course, if you jump enough times, the trampoline is going to be breaking eventually. And it's also just like that with the Bitcoin support. The Bitcoin support is getting tested so many times, and at one point the buy pressure on that level is just going to be disappearing, and Bitcoin could see that significant drop happening towards the downside. So actually, I do think that Bitcoin is still holding up surprisingly well if we do compare towards the dollar index, because if we look at the dollar index right now, it is just absolutely going parabolic. It is going crazy. And if we compare this towards the Bitcoin price action right now, we can actually definitely argue that Bitcoin is holding up quite well here compared to the rising dollar we are currently seeing. Also, a thing, if you want to be getting your hands on the state-of-the-art cryptocurrency trading algorithm that makes around 60 to 70% a year, what is of course completely passive income you can be making right now, make sure to check out CryptoC. CryptoC is a trading algorithm I've been developing for the past 8 to 9 months here, and like you can see, it is making profits automatically. And if you want to be knowing more about this bot, how it actually works, make sure to check out the website. It is found in the link description, where you can see our performance. Like you can see right now in this chart, it is our performance from the past 4 years, and soon we will update the website where you can also download more data about our bot, how it exactly works and what kind of returns it makes. But yeah, in the past 4 years, our trading algorithm has made more than 2000% in profit, while Bitcoin in the last 4 years did around 100 or 150%. So yeah, we significantly outperform Bitcoin. And like you can see also in the bear market, we are doing very well. And actually, this is definitely... And honestly, I do think that this is a revolutionary product that we developed. And yeah, you can get your hands on it right now with a 20% discount. It will be expiring on the 1st of October, so make sure to check it out right now here. You will be most certainly earn your subscription fee that you basically pay to use our bot back if you're using it properly. So I am currently using a platinum account, what is like $200 a month. And currently, if I look also at my realized P&L here, you can clearly see already with the the last 3 to 4 days, I made more than $800 in profit already. And this fee is basically a small little profit share. So yeah, make sure to check out CryptoC in the link description right now, because yeah, you can use it right now here as well. Furthermore, looking at Bitcoin, we can currently see that Bitcoin is looking actually very interesting on that higher picture on the weekly time frame, because if we look at the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, we can currently see that we actually closed the lowest weekly candle since 94 candles on that weekly time frame. So this is of course definitely a very bearish development. And if I also start zooming out and look at the previous all-time high and set up that level, we can currently see that Bitcoin officially closed the weekly candle below the previous all-time high of Bitcoin. And this is honestly a very big problem. I do think that this is a very bad situation for Bitcoin, and after we're seeing the weekly candle close below the previous all-time high, I wouldn't be surprised that we actually can still go much lower. And I mean, if we're realistically going to be looking at the next major support for Bitcoin, it is going to be around this purple line right here, because the purple line, like you can see, major resistance, major resistance, major resistance. And if we do go down, the $11,000 for Bitcoin is going to be the big support we're heading towards. Do I think that Bitcoin can go to $11,000? I mean, I'm not counting it out right now. Do I think it's likely? No, I don't think it's a likely scenario. If it ever comes down so low, I will be massively investing into Bitcoin. However, we are currently literally closing the weekly candle below the previous all-time high, and that is for me definitely a sign of worry. So this is it for today's update video. I do expect that this massive move is about to be happening anytime soon here. My price targets are discussed and much more. So thank you so much for watching. I truly hope you did enjoy it. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and of course slap up that like button on today's update video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.